I'm gonna start by saying yes, discipline is very, very important and so needed for the periods of time motivation isn't there for whatever reason. But we live in a world glorifying discipline, and I think we can all agree motivation along with discipline can make the journey much more enjoyable and even produce better results. Yeah, discipline is the backbone to consistency, but motivation is the heart that pumps energy into our actions. The point of this video is to find the source or sources of motivation for you. One of the more common motivators for career and entrepreneurial success is money. But money doesn't motivate everyone. Me personally, I no longer get motivated by money. When I was younger, I was. But as I learned the all too common lesson that money doesn't buy happiness and actually learned how to create that happiness from within, money no longer fueled my drive. Yes, you and I might desire the life that comes with financial wealth and abundance, but the motivation for this lifestyle might come from somewhere else. So let's take a look at 7 different sources of motivation you can become aware of to support your career or business goals. Also, be sure to stick around for the last couple. There are a couple of the most influential factors that keep me motivated in putting out these videos weekly. Don't forget to like this video. Let's start with our first source of motivation, time. This can motivate some people because time is the finite resource in which all of our actions are invested with. And unlike money, time can't be replenished, and you also can't undo time spent. If you're doing something that will grant you more control of your time or investing in actions that will provide you with more time in the future to do as you choose, this can drive you to accomplish even those things that you might have fully leaned on discipline to accomplish before. The motivation to make the most of your time might fuel a sense of urgency needed to create as entrepreneurs and pursue greater responsibility in your career. Number 2, we have personal growth and development, which stand as motivators because it taps into an intrinsic desire for self-improvement. The journey of development, something I'm personally super obsessed with, allows for gain that fuels capability. Awareness that you're investing in yourself motivates because you know you're gaining skills that enhance your ability to perform, as well as create much more ease and enjoyment in performing these actions in the future. Keeping focus on how developed you'll be later, years into the future, if you continue this journey, can really fuel the journey itself. Now, if you're someone who enjoys solving problems, finding challenges might be a motivating source for you. This inner drive can transform obstacles into opportunities and setbacks into learning experiences. It comes from a deeper aspect of human nature, the drive to overcome and achieve. Challenges act as catalysts for these people, for innovation and resilience by pushing people into the uncomfortable, aka the growth zone. The satisfaction of conquering challenges for some can really outweigh the temporary pleasure of monetary gain. Now, our 4th source of motivation, helping others. This taps into the human desire to connect and contribute. So in a job, this can look like motivation coming from serving a company that's creating a positive impact on the world, giving you an opportunity to be a part of that movement. In business, this motivation can manifest into social responsibility, creating a positive workspace culture, and creating jobs and innovation. Now, number 5, we have autonomy. If you value your independence, autonomy might be a great source of motivation for you. This can look like something that gives you your own thing, say separate from your other life responsibilities or relationships. Or it can look like aligning with work or hobbies that provide you control over your own life. Autonomy has driven a lot of entrepreneurs who wanted a sense of control over their work to allow them to build out their dreams and lead rather than working for someone else's. Now, number 6 is very powerful when you align with it, and that is passion. Work doesn't feel like work when you're doing what you love. When you're passionate about your pursuits, you're naturally inclined to put more effort and dedication. The energies that come from taking action backed by passion are so powerful. Successful results are so much more likely to follow. Passion is contagious, and this positively charged intentional energy manifests goals into reality like no other. Now, the last source I have for you today is purpose, the why behind what you're doing. What's the purpose behind your action? When you have a purpose paired with passion, you have a clear sense of direction that gives you the energy needed to overcome anything that comes your way. Purpose gives you a long-term vision, and passion fuels that journey. Working within your passions and finding purpose through them are like a life hack for living a fulfilling, fruitful, abundant life. Yes, there are plenty of ways to reach financial success, but wouldn't that be so much more enjoyable if you wanted to take action and had a reason for taking action? Just saying. Okay, so we've covered 7 different possible sources of motivation to add drive to your disciplined action. Being aware of these motivating factors can really help you find a career or start a business that aligns with these motivating factors within you. All right, so we've covered 7 sources of motivation, some of which might be your source of motivation. Maybe you resonated with all of them. The reason we want to be aware of our sources of motivation is because we want to enter careers and start businesses that actually align with these sources of motivation. That way, we're not just solely relying on discipline. We also have a strong sense of motivation and a strong sense of energy behind what we're doing. So we're not just pursuing our financial goals by purely forcing ourselves to do the thing. We want to be the best at what we do. And yeah, discipline is super important. And I'm definitely not saying throw it away, because we need that too. But we also need motivation, because life is so much better when you're doing things that you want to do. There's an infinite number of sources of motivation. If you have any that I haven't mentioned, let me know in the comments. I'm super curious. If you give it some thought and still can't find any source of motivation in your career or your business, then it might be time to align with a career or start a business that does resonate with your key motivating factors. From my experience, aligning with your passions helps you discover your purpose, and these 2 things together are so powerful. You'll wake up with this amazing and powerful energy from knowing you're doing what you love to do with an even greater reason behind why you're doing it. Now we've reached the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. I appreciate your time, and I'll see you on the next video.